it's really a team that makes this happen. It is a community that makes this thing happen. Everybody's got a role. I've only pulled out a few of this, but I want to ask you guys, I know we talked about questions at the end, but I'd like to ask you guys, you know, when you look at all these entities that are here, they do a lot of things, right? Like take the Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce does a lot of things, ribbon cutting, and they do something associated with parades during the different holidays that are going on, and so on and so forth, right? But let me ask you guys, what do you think the main role of a Chamber of Commerce is? I mean, their main deal. What do you think? Thoughts, ideas?
Networking.
What?
Networking.
Networking, obviously, it's very, very important.
Promote business in the community.
Promoting businesses to the community, right? Is that new businesses, existing
No,
businesses?
support the existing businesses.
All the above. Okay, existing. Let me give you our thought on that. If you really look at the Chamber of Commerce, why they were initially were created was to be an advocate for existing business. Look at the Georgia Chamber of Commerce. They're working in the state legislature to try to prevent laws that hinder companies from doing what they do. So they do a lot of things, but they're really an advocate for existing businesses. What about the city and county? I know the city may be in here. What do you think the city's role, the big role? Now, they do a lot of things. They do public safety and parks and recreation and roads, but what do you think the big enchilada is? What do you think?
Well, I think we furnish the structure and infrastructure.
Great response. Anything else? Let me give you my thoughts. City and county is really there to create the environment, the infrastructure, roads, utilities, but it's creating the environment for growth. That's your city and county. Again, they do a lot of other things that are very, very important. But that big deal is, what was one of the top things that we saw on the survey? Crime. Low crime rate. That's part of what the city and county does, right? So that's one of those things that creates an environment for investment. What about the citizens? What's the role of the citizens? What do you think? There's a lot, but you know, kind of the main thing. And this was really tough to nail down. A couple out. No, there's no wrong answer. Workforce. Yep.
Ambassadors in a positive way for the city and to participate on a citizen level in local government.
Yeah, we got prizes. I don't know if
I'm a
everybody
little
heard
bit
that.
passionate about that.
Yeah, but promote the city, get engaged, be a part of it. And you hit on it. It's community commitment, community involvement. I go into a lot of communities, and I mean a lot of communities. And a lot of times I'll sit down with folks like Kenny, the city manager, or the county commissioner. There'll be someone from the development authority like David. And I'll go, wait a minute, where's the citizens? Where are the businesses? Where's the private sector? Because you know what, if Griffin does well, it's not just the city that's going to do well, is it? Everybody's going to do well, right? So it's important for business. It's important for the chamber to advocating the existing businesses to get their existing businesses to get involved in civic groups and all that they do. And I'm going to keep running through this, but education, what's that? What's their main focus? From this perspective that we're talking workforce. They create the workforce. God, their role is so important today. And I'll tell you that communities and states across this country, I heard the governor of North Carolina speak about back in May, and he was talking about what the North Carolina is doing on drilling in, targeting the skilled labor issue, because that's what companies are looking for. Local businesses, investment, community participation. You can't just hope that the government does it. Development authority is developing products, local sales, you know, when it's industrial and retail. But the development authority is also a financial instrument. David works with communities, or works with companies, and sometimes offers bonding and financing through through the Development Authority. Development authorities are created by the Georgia General Assembly. It's a tool that communities have. It's not just the Industrial Development Authority, it's also a Downtown Development Authority, also very important. So it's a unity effort. It's not just any particular area that has to participate for success.